Here, bear. What are you doing? We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Run! Run! Don't slip. Don't you slip.
After being at sea for 3.5 days and dealing with suspected pirates, the first thing we wanted to do after getting checked in was go scuba diving.
That one or this one? I thought, is it this one? Oh, cool.
As we pulled into the inlet, we were discussing with each other which house on the left-hand side belonged to our friends. We decided that it was the one right here.
Yeah, they're not there. They have a little, like, a little lancha. That's where I went and they fixed my motor. Dang, yo. We're gonna do a trash store.
And unfortunately here during slack tide, there's tons of trash.
Yeah. Me and Sarah climbed that mountain. Yeah? Yeah. We were here for 2.5 weeks, I think.
And it's good to know if you ever have any outboard troubles in GUANAJA, it's a very good Yamaha mechanic and outboard shop right to the right-hand side in the inlet.
We're hitting stuff.
And if you're anything like me, running aground in your dinghy all the time, they also sell props. Unfortunately for us, we forgot to grab our phone that has the GPS coordinates.
I didn't grab my phone. Dude. You grabbed your phone, not mine.
Oh well, lesson learned. Looks like we're gonna have to try and find the dive site the old-fashioned way.
I have my phone with it, like... And we might be able to just, like, go see it. It's a freaking cut. Find it? Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, just dawned on me. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. I meant to punch it in your phone before we left. Yeah, oh well.
In case you're wondering, I use the Navionics app on my phone to find dive sites in my dinghy.
Yeah, I get you a preview of what we're, going through here.
With a 20 horsepower dinghy, you can get to the north side of the island through the cut pretty quick. Unfortunately for us though, with the cloud cover and the impending storm that was coming on the horizon, we decided to turn around and just go back to some coral heads that we found right near the shore. It actually turned out to be a really good snorkeling site. Unfortunately for us, we planned on scuba diving and we were all geared up. It wasn't long before I found my first victim. This reef happened to have a lot of lionfish that we found. And even though they seem kind of small, lionfish actually have a lot of meat on them, and they taste really good. But who'd have thunk? Yelling to your scuba partner underwater really doesn't work. Now my buddy Darren was the one that introduced me to snipping off the spines while it's still in the water. They sell lionfish bags at the scuba store, but why keep their spines on and risk sticking yourself later? I've shot dozens of lionfish now, and I can proudly say I've never been stung, and I plan on never getting stung. Remember though, they're like wasps. Even though they're dead, their spines can still sting you. Make sure you snip every last one off. And lucky for us, this reef was teeming with lionfish. I think we shot 3 that day. As we were swimming and exploring, we also noticed that there was about a 4.5-foot nurse shark hiding under one of the coral heads. We always leave them alone though, and they leave us alone. It's a good relationship. Now this fish is in the grouper family. I'm pretty sure it's a black grouper, but I could be wrong. All I know is that they taste really good. And yes, sometimes you make some shots that you know you're not going to get. But when you see a schoolmaster snapper floating by that you know makes really good sushi, you take the shot anyways. And usually I wouldn't shoot a lobster this small, but it'll be a nice little appetizer to go with the sushi. As we were running low on air and we had already caught enough fish for dinner, we surfaced. Good thing we did when we did, because the sky was getting really dark and the weather was starting to get really bad. It's not an easy task hopping into a dinghy with all your scuba gear on. It would only make it harder if the water started to get really choppy.
You know, you're not the first person to say that. You're not the first person to say that. You think? What's the science behind that? Is there science behind that?
Yeah, there is. There's like the Red Sea is much more.
Oh, I mean, that's like because there's like a huge solid salt.
You know, but here the same deal. This is not as much water exchange as there is in the Atlantic. Deep water has less.
And Darren was saying on the way back that he thinks that the water is more salty in the southern Caribbean than it is around Florida. I don't notice any difference though.
Alright, you cool eating grouper tonight?
Yeah.
Grouper and rice? Grouper, we'll start off with a little bit of sushi appetizer, and then grouper and a hors d'oeuvre of lobster.
Okay, like it.
Yeah, something mean's coming. That's a good sized grouper though.
And anyone who's ridden motorcycles in the rain or riding a very fast dinghy in the rain knows that those big water droplets start to really hurt your face. The next day, we went out to a much deeper dive spot.
You can feed yourself off that freaking rock, you know?
Yeah, the world ends today. This is the best place to be.
Yeah, seriously.
You can get out free diving.
Oh yeah, that's a free diving spot right there.
And if you want to see more of these videos, press the subscribe button and give us a like. And stay tuned for the next episode of going to Roatan and the checkout procedure from Honduras. Thanks for watching, and don't ever give up on your dream of getting out there on a sailboat and cruising.